Hey guys, it's Melly from Made by Melly, and I thought that my clay friends might get some use out of this little snippet of a video. I had filmed it to be part of another video where I'm showing how I did my faux ceramic pieces, but I decided to leave this little experiment out of that video, but I thought that my fellow clay artists might could get some use out of it. But I did a little experiment to see if a clay adhesive such as Bacon Bond, which is no longer Bacon, what is it called? Oven Bake Clay Adhesive, to see if it will bond two pieces of cured clay together. So let's have a look and see what happens. My plan was to take these earrings, I glazed the side, and I was just going to use regular clay on the back and just back it with plain clay with a little bit of texture like I would any other piece. I wasn't going to do the faux ceramic on the back. Well, I quickly realized that I'm going to have to do a lot of custom color mixing in order to get these colors, and I don't really have time for that. I don't want to take the time for that. So I thought, well, okay, I'll just put plain white clay on the back and do a little texture and glaze it. But then I happened to remember that I had a whole pile of these earring pieces that weren't being used. They were already textured, baked, ready to go, but I wasn't going to use them. Now I'm back to making the back side the faux ceramic like the front side. Now, I have had other polymer clay artists say that you cannot use a clay adhesive to bond baked to baked clay, that it's only for raw to cured clay, just like I did like when I'm putting these pieces on here, and that this is raw, this was already baked, so I used a clay adhesive to make sure they bond together. And I've had some artists say that that's the only way you can use that, like cured to raw. But then I've had other people say, yes, you can do cured to cured. All right, so I have these two pieces here that don't match. I'm going to clean up the corners, and I'm going to put some clay adhesive on these, see if they will bond together. So this is going to be my test piece, and if it works, if they bond together, then that's how I'm going to do the earrings. And you will see me test this out. I'm going to try to pry it apart and just see how well it bonds. But if I do put another layer, a thin layer of clay around the edges, that would also help hold the two pieces together. So I'm going to scrape these down. I'm going to put the adhesive on there, put it in the oven, and then we'll see if they stay together. All right, so that's the plan. Okay, I'm back, and my little experiment is out of the oven, and it's cooled off. I baked it for around 25 minutes or so, which should be plenty enough time to set that adhesive. First of all, let's see. It's nice and, it's flexible like it should be. Now, to the important part. Let's see if it's actually stuck together. Okay, just, pushing on it, sliding on it, it's not budging that way. Now, there's a little bit right there. So let's see. Take my X-Acto knife. Let's see if I can. Now, that is coming apart right there, but I don't think that was stuck. No. Okay, there we go. Yep. Yep, and pull that right apart. Okay, so the person that said it will not bond together was correct. And if I have to keep trying to pull that apart, it's going to break. But, I mean, that came apart fairly easily. However, if I were to put the edging around that, like I said I would have to do to fill in that little gap, well, first I'd have to sand to get the shape even. Then I would have to put a layer of clay around it. Now, obviously, whoever buys these earrings is not going to sit there and try to pull it apart. But still, I would rather it be bonded together more than that. But if I did put came completely apart. If I did put the edging of raw clay around it, that would hold it together. There would be, no seam there to get a hold of and pull apart. So, I mean, I think this could be used, but with the fact that I would have to sand the edges, put the edging around there and all that. I think it would just be quicker and easier to just put a fresh backing. So, I'm dying to know, is that the result that you expected? I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments, and let me know, have you ever used a clay adhesive like that to bond 2 pieces of cured clay? Did it work for you? Did I do something wrong why it didn't work for me? I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on that, and I definitely would like to know if you have done it successfully. And so yeah, just share your experience and let me know, and let our other clay artist friends know. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.